Witchery symbol Goofs. But the woman could throw no light on the strange signal's significance and was interested in buying any articles that her heirs did not want. Her heirs. Well, this is the way, Miss Lispy. Oh, don't go up there, Mrs. Tenney. And therefore had come from Pennsylvania. That man in the car deliberately, Hannah replied vehemently, going into a tirade. When she returned home, Hannah Gruen, I already know she's Hannah Gruen. Do I have to keep saying her last name? The words the owners of the farms there take great pride in their land. Correct rotation of crops, fertilizer. It's time to go to sleep. And the house Amish. Woo bin ick, the man murmured. Woo bin ick. Woo bin ick, the man murmured. Nancy thanked her for the information she had given, bought a bag of fachnach, and joined her friends. That sounded Welsh. Okay, replied. Nancy decided that... What? 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 She came to the conclusion that Mr. Zinn had had no part in the disappearance of the Follett collection. When Bess blacked out, she fail. Du ben en hex madel. Chapter 9. A stolen horse. When Nancy had shown him the note about witches, he had acted as if she were one. Oh, God. Although the farmer had said he did not believe in hexing. I'd like to bet, said George, that if we bring were exactly the same as the girls had seen on all the Amish men wearing. Had seen all the... Is air net... Oh, help. I can't say this. Is air net... Scushlick... Shoeslick? Oh, help. Papa comfed hame. Hem. You have the nail on the head hit. The young detective stared in utter bewilder. She had become fond of the girls and did not... She prophesied dolefully. Prophesied. Oh, help. Cell is Oscreklick. Then Melinda added quickly, I can't talk English either, it meant dried apples and dumplings. Dumplings? It had probably been done. Probably. Mrs. Glick called her children outside. Interns hung from the rafters. Lanterns, excuse me. It was like the end of the page and the next page. The word was divided and I saw interns. She flew into the air. She flew into the air. When he and Nancy heard the sound of a familiar car mortar. It was a small hassock with mahogany legs and a petite point fabric top of roses and festoons. Oh man. Have you made no preparations? I need to stop. Stretched taut across it was a white muslin bedspread. White? You will your own quilt begin, ain't? What? Bess, Nancy directed. Lie down on the ground in back of me. Oh, can I have a burger instead? She decided to use a ruse. George is gonna use a ruse. Bess is gonna blow a fuse. Nancy said she wanted to take the book, the old book, the clue in the book. The contents are flour, cream, sugar, and cinnamon. Rich, Bess murmured, but yummy. She yanked them inside, crying, Doomel Dick! Doomel Dick! Doomel Dick! End of chapter. He's Grizdati Esh, Mrs. Kreutz, Eshk, Ek. It's dangerous. It's like death. He went on to say, the road is overgrown and ruddy. Nobody use it as it. As they stepped through the door, Bess was saying, hello. Hello. As they stepped through the door, Bess was saying, hello. Hello. Rushing to her friend's side and putting an arm around her, about her. I need an easy friend, I do, with a ear to lend. Just from that one word. George related the details of the accident. Details. It's been stolen! There was a great bustle of activity in the Beeler. There was a great bustle of activity. There was a great busful of activity. There was a great bustle of activity in the Byler barnyard. Some of the Amish farmers, as she wondered where Mr. Byler might be, Nancy saw Heist Noose. Just then, one of the workers cried out, Heist Noose! Heist Noose! 50 moon pies were on trays at one side of the kitchen. Oh, would you shut it? The Amish girl looked at Nancy as if the word, Mr. Holt! Manda cried out, Let us out! Let us out! Since the secret was reputed, oh no, not that again.